like that. Yesterday's video, we took this factory Ford F250 dual voice coil subwoofer, tested it, played with it, and blew it to smithereens, but the cone is still moving freely, so let's cut it open and see what exactly we did to it. The tinsels are still intact at the terminals, so I'm not exactly sure what we did to it, but let's cut it open, take a little look. Now this thing did not take 3,000 plus watts, but it died with 3,000 plus watts on the screen. I would imagine it probably roasted somewhere around the 150 watt range, but let's see. Usually if one of these blows and the suspension is still good and smooth, which it still is even after what I just did, it's probably where the tinsels connect to the coil. Ah. Well, we might have to go a little deeper, see what the actual coil looks like. I already tested these with the ohm meter, and they're good right there, so that's not where the problem is. I mean, the coil still looks good. It's not burnt. Huh. So I suspect right here where that connection is made is probably where the problem is. I might have messed it up a little bit trying to dig these out, but everything looks good other than that. Let's test it. Coil looks good. Well, a little over 3 ohms. Yeah, 3 ohms. Yeah, coil's still good. So the tinsels were still in perfect condition. The coil is still in perfect condition until I mangled it. The only thing that it could possibly be is right where the tinsels connect to the coil underneath the dust cap. And I couldn't really see that either because it was buried in glue. Yeah, it kind of stinks right here too. I can't see it, but I can smell it right here, but this thing doesn't stink. So my conclusion is I'm 99% sure that the tinsels blew out at the coil, but this thing did not burn.